And that's us good. Hello everyone. Welcome back to some SnowRunner. Nice to see y'all. How y'all doing? I am incredibly hot, but otherwise quite good today, I would say. The weather is still blissfully crazy here in the UK. Line of sight. Right. Okay. Didn't even notice that. But yeah. Back with some SnowRunner. There is so much more of this phase yet to do. We are at, what was it, 65%. 35% left to do. So, almost 2/3 done. That's another, what's that, 25 jobs? 25 jobs left to do. We've still got an upgrade to get. Still. Good grief. I didn't even realise we still had an upgrade left to get, but yeah. Turns out I'm not quite as finished with this first map as I thought I might have been. Yeah. I was looking over the map and I happened to see this job up here. Pipeline of the Future, and I was like, that's new. So yeah, we've now got this one to do as well. I went over there with the LTI and picked it up so that we've got it on our track, but that's to take some large pipes back to the port there. And then I was thinking to myself, okay, is there anything else I'm missing? And yes, there's another job that I'm missing. I think it must literally be right here in this kind of darkened section of the map, because I ain't seen it, but apparently it's there, and that's where it unlocks. So as it's not on the map, I can only assume that it must be in this shadowy bit here. But yeah, there's a slight problem with doing that, because that mission apparently requires 4 medium planks, and after getting the Voron here to the sawmill, I found out that I only had 3, or enough logs to make 3. So despite the fact that I have 2 medium logs sat here, I somehow now need to go back to the other map and get 1 medium log. Not 1 lot of medium logs, just 1 medium log, so that I can pick these 2 up, throw them in, and, you know, hand in a full set. So that's really annoying. So I'm going to aim to try and get all of these jobs done today, and then move on to the next map if we have time. Because yeah, I'm gonna go and get that medium log in my own time, I think, if I have time, you know. So that's the plan. So we're starting today with Skywatch. Brought the Azov over here. We've got all of the stuff that we need for this particular job. I picked up the service parts, and we are going to head into the get this finished. Yeah, that's the plan. And then we're going to try and get through the other jobs as well. Because that would be 6 jobs out of 25. Which is still not brilliant, but they need doing. And at least at that point we can then move on to the next map and we can finish with our last mission being that medium plankton. Very last mission we do on this map. We'll bring the log over, we'll get the Voron sorted, and we'll just head on out. You know, that's the... Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Should actually be checking where exactly I'm supposed to be going. Oh, delightful, I missed the turn. Oh, that's great. I need to come back here and go have set myself some waypoints there, and there I am, chatting away to myself, and I don't even realise I'm just driving on past things. So, there's a great start for me, but, you know, so I didn't go too far. Oh, good grief. I hope I can actually get up where I need to go up the hill. It does look like quite a steep little path. But the Azov is pretty good at pushing through pretty much any terrain, so we'll hopefully be able to do this without too much of a problem. That is the quite easy. Let's go for a look here. That was okay. Yeah. Come on, Azov. Round that turn. Round the turn, boyo. Yeah, that's a, this is a... I'm glad I didn't bring a trailer up here, good grief. This is very much a kind of one-truck piece of terrain. Oh, more races are back. Yeah, it's sweltering conditions here in the UK again. Maybe not quite as warm as it was over the last couple of days. It's clouded over a little bit. That just means what heat there is being kept in, which is not ideal either, for that matter. Right. Cement. Service parts. Perfect. Whoop. Oh. I was constructing that radar tower, that antenna dish thing there. Nice. Okay. Right. This one next. So, the plan for today is literally to be as rapid fire as physically possible. Certainly for this map, it would be great if I could actually get this map finished, like, by kind of midway through the stream. That would be ideal. Then I can poke my nose into the next map, see what I need, see if I need to gather up any cargoes, that kind of stuff from this map to take through. Ooh. Honk. Not that. Just have to see, because I literally haven't actually looked at the other one yet. I don't even know what to take over there and where it needs to go, so that's going to be a whole other problem to get to that point. There we go. Hey! Earth. Ah, thank you very much. I do like to think that I spread good vibes. Right. Well, let's see what we've got here. I think if I can balance both of these at the back of the Azov, I can at least get them halfway to where they need to go. Steal some fuel out of that trailer there. Aha. Alright, let's get things loaded as best we can. These must be the only large pipes on the entire map. I don't think you can actually make large pipes. Every other kind of pipe. Fancy water pipe. Not, Okay, let's tidy those up a little bit. No. Don't stick together, you little freaks. Come on. Better. Much better. Right. Still. Okay, that should hopefully keep them where they need to go, or need to be, at least for the time being. The plan here is literally to just throw them off the cliff like we did with our earlier items. You know, the garbage that we picked up, garbage cargoes. We kind of yeeted them off the cliff. Oh. Then I guess that works. Not exactly what I had envisioned, but hey, if they stay on board, who am I to complain, right? Not exactly going very far. Like I said, we're just going to be eating these things off the cliff, where we can pick them up at the bottom for a while. That's the plan. I do have a truck in mind for that. I just don't have it in position yet, so do a little bit of driving, but well, that's a lamppost. Make contact with that. I'm actually kind of amazed that these things have stayed like this. It's ooh. Exactly are we going? There? Yes, it is. And yeah, we're literally going to the same spot where we dropped the garbage. Just fire these off. later. Oh, ah, no, no! You bad. State fans are nice as men, I tell you. Come here, you. No. Okay. Should be good enough at least to get us where we need to go. Go to this little corner here. Right. Good enough there. And row. Yeah, that should be fine. If my crane can reach them from here, then we'll be able to reach them from the bottom. So that's good. Marvellous. And if not, I've just created more work for myself. But let's head back to town. Come on. That's it. That's good. That's good. So, one mission done, one mission half done. They're down there and they're easy to get to. Let's go and get our next mission done, which is going to be chemical barrels. That's what we're going to do next. Oh, man. Whew. It's like an actual sauna in here. I'd invest in a fan, but I honestly don't know how long this hot weather over here in the UK is going to last. And also, a fan would be really nice in the microphone, you know? Which is a shame. Yeah, knowing my luck, I'd buy a fan and the good weather would just stop, period, for like a year. I wouldn't be able to use it. That's generally what kind of happens, but, you know. Ooh. Shark tailing down the hill. Not what we want. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. Okay. we get the chemical barrels over to the port. Next job. We've got one lot of consumables left to deliver, and we've got a couple of jobs with the Mercer. That was the word. A couple of jobs with him to do as well. I think we've got like jobs to do with Mercer. So, yeah, perfect. I'll leave those chemicals. Yeah. Yeah, there they are. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Whew. Right. Let's get these bad boys on board. Terrible. Stuff. Perfect. In fact, we're going to go and deliver this guy first, I think, before we do anything else. Not that one, not that one. Oh, it's a contract, isn't it? That's right. Excellent. Right. I'm going to take this guy down because I'm sure we can make it at least to where we're going. Whether we'll make it back again or not is another matter, but this is probably the last job I'm ever going to do with this guy, at least on this map and for the time being, because I won't be taking him to the next map. It's not a terrible truck, but it's kind of like the power issues are kind of like the worst version of the Kenny, and it's bad enough using the Kenny, you know? Although this guy might become a this guy might become a supply vehicle. I think it gets a special maintenance frame or an extra large fuel tank or something like that. And that would be very useful on future maps, you know, just to serve as a stop. So I think that's probably what we're going to put this guy towards doing in the future. Like I say, it's not a terrible truck, but it's certainly not a great truck, huh? Perfect. Get to. Right. And hopefully, like when we got the little waypoint that we had to get, I hope we don't have to go too far into cracky ice. That would kind of suck. A little bit further than the waypoint, but not by very much. Certainly more than... Bam! That. All right. Perfect. Another job down. Right. Toxic Trail. That's what we want next. Firing through these now. That's good. Right. As of 6. Here we go. And they are going to the port, yes? Yes, they are. So, the quickest way would actually be across the ice, but instead of going back up the hill here to the garage and then going down the switchblades, we could actually, the switchbacks, we could actually go through under here, because there was a road. And then we could come along to here, come up here, go there. That way, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I'm sure the Azov could make that. Very capable little truck. Got a heavy cargo load. And the ice and snow and a bit of mud would be better suited to this guy's tyres anyway, rather than trying to go back and forth down the switchbacks. Sailing back into the barriers, which we probably would do even at the speed this thing goes, you know, so let's see how that goes. Attempt to get there. Finish the bridge to the mainland there was terrible. Hate not having a connection to the side of the map, you know? Especially after all the bridges that we have been able to put now. That one is just impossible. And it sucks. But that is Snowrunner, so gotta deal with it. Tilt going on there. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Azov! Out here, guys. Make a pendulum here to keep me upright whilst I try and get out of this. Don't do this to me. What is caught? Oh, I see. There's a piece of ice that's lodged inside my frame. That's fair game, thank you. Right, can I get out? Oh, no movement. An actual piece of ice lodged in the frame. And that's because I didn't have the right amount of turning arm there. I have to bring a truck to rescue this guy. Nothing is ever simple, is it? Where's the nearest truck? Nowhere near me. Actually, this guy's the nearest truck. That's helpful at all. Bring a truck down from here, I think, but what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to bring a truck that I know can just pull me straight out and that I won't have a problem getting down. Gone. Right past it whilst looking. Have I already deployed the Tatterin on this map? What's going on? Where's my Tatterin? I'm not being blind here, guys, right? I'm actually not being blind, am I? Of course it's on the other map. Of course it would be on the other map. Why would it not be on the other map? Honestly. Alright, fine. Get a different truck then. Right. Right. What do I got here that's going to be able to do that with little to no effort, potentially? Bring the LTI down. Don't want to deploy another big truck, you know? Just bring the cat down, do it overkill style. That's annoying. Maybe that guy? Tatooine would have the power to do it, you see. That's why I'm kind of annoyed. Now I'm going to have to deploy something. I suppose the Phoenix could do it quite easily. Let's just take the Phoenix. Right. Annoyingly. I want to be on my way by now, but no. I've got to pull the Azle out of the ice because somehow it got stuck. At least it got stuck kind of close to the garage, but still. Wasted time. I do not like wasting time. Now, that's as well. I can also do things down in case I have any problems crossing the path. Quick winch has now become. Yeah, I'm not pushing. Yep. Hold on a second. I don't know why it does that. The control scheme just sometimes randomly resets itself. And the only way to fix it is to reload the game. So we shall do that. Good grief. It is warm in here. Crikey. So warm. Voila. Oh, man. Right. Come on now, game. Oh, yeah. There we go, that's better. Perfect. Get this guy back on board and let's get out of here. Post haste. Oh, do I have any keys? Ah. Embarrassed, like hiding their faces. Oh dear, what am I like? Perfect. Excellent. Right, lights on. Let's continue. In the dead of night. Just when you want to be crossing ice and, you know, risking shortcuts. Best time. That's more like it. Better. Big ones. Crikey. These as of don't pop any tyres. That's boy. Okay, let's just see how we go with this. This could be great, or it could be the worst idea. Never actually, other than coming like just over here in order to grab a cargo container, I've not actually been to this section of the map. Do not. I'm half expecting this area to be full of ice chunks that will take my tyres out immediately as soon as I put a tyre on them, you know, but go slow. Avoid them if I can. Give the sawtooth respect they deserve. Now, okay. Where exactly am I going? Here. Here. Up here. Follow this one. Port. Up there. Excellent. Go. Whoa! I knew it. I knew it. Frickin' ice, man. There's frickin' ice chunks. Oh. Oh my goodness me, that was, for a moment, quite harrowing. Come on. No, not stop the engine, the winch. take this corner too steeply, I think, and that is probably with the power stuff. Yeah, I'm glad I took this route with the Azov, not a different truck, because I think a different truck would have exploded by now. That's it. Pull, pull. That's it, we're through it. We are through. Whew. Okay, get me off this shoreline. Rocks up here. Oh. Tactical pendulum time. I know this is the Azov 6, but this region has me so incredibly worried that I'm even doubting the Azov 6's ability to stay up. You know, certain circumstances, which is kind of crazy when you consider that, you know, I have always considered the Azov 6 to be probably the most stable truck in the entire game. You know, it is the most noob-friendly truck imaginable. Tactical pendulum play. Grab it. Scoop. Not sure if this is a faster route or not, going down the switchbacks, but at least we got to experience this little bit of the map which we've never been to before. It's kind of mad. Hello, Derry. I'll get you back to the garage one of these days. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's got a pop tyre, but it's got plenty more of where that came from, you know. But yeah, unless I need another high saddle hauling, the dairy's not going to be doing very much for a while now. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, at least that'll be another job off the job list. Then we'll be switching over to Mercer. Yeah, I think the Mercer, because we have a couple of jobs there. Big jobs, actually, Mercer. I think it's 4. No, I think it's 3. Right. 2. Not that. Back. Boom. Okay. Professor is up here at the garage, ready and waiting. It was up here. Remember, on the coast. In fact, I think it was like over here somewhere. But I brought it back down to the town. Used the Azov to pack some cargo on it before I brought the Azov up here, and then brought the Mercer over here. It's a trailer. So it has the cargo on board that it needs for the Eastern Rock Slide and Lonely House, basically. So we are going to track Snowbird. And we're going to go and do these two, and then once we've done that, I'm going to head back down here to Dangerous Road and grab the Scout and bring that across to the town, because it needs to go to the town, I do believe. And that would get rid of this one, and the rock slide that we don't actually have yet. That will leave us with Ease with Greasy. And I brought the Voron AE over here because it wasn't doing anything else. Put a low saddle on it so I could haul that. So we can pull that across at any point in time. Then we've got Pipeline to the Future. The pipes are down here now. And the Azov 7, which is right next to us here, is going to go over to the port, pick up both of those pipes and drop them in. And that will leave us with very few jobs on this particular map. So, let's get Mercer fired up. Let's go into the jobs. Like I said, the one to get the medium planks, I think, until such point that I find time to go and get another medium plank. Yeah. I even did bring enough medium logs, but one of them fell off and I was in no mood to pick it back up again. If I had, I wouldn't be in the problem I'm in now. I didn't, so I am. That's basically Snowrunner. You know, yesterday's problems become today's, and regrets from the past become problems of the future. That the other way around. Problems from the past become regrets from the future. You're stuck on, but you're done. Some tire somewhere that was stuck on some sort of thing. Trailer for this, but mind what we have. Right, that's probably camper to it, even if this side has more snow. That's it. Beautiful. Oh. Come on. Come on there, Mercer. Let's go. Oh, blah. That's a hole. Actually, hold on. Be the easiest way. I think actually cross to here. Up, back. Push on through. Ow. Attaboy. Break the ice. Break it too much. Now. That trailer for a moment. Solid. There we go. Oof. Yeah, trailer. Now, without doubt, tiring this trailer as soon as we get to where we're going. Get out. That's better. Try and become one with me. Okay. Phew. Mercer is most definitely better suited to very small, very small cargo deliveries, you know, like just the bed, especially through rough terrain, you know. I don't think it's really suited for trailer hauling, sadly. That overhang that it has at the back really doesn't work very well. These pump haul trailers. But as long as we can get done what we plan to get done, that is fine and dandy. Scout we have to rescue, but coming back for him once we drop this cargo. truck, basically. Trail. Could be going across. Rocks right any minute now. Ah. Oh yeah, so very soon we'll do the snake through here first, so that's ourselves the clock. Yeah. It's chewing through fuel a little bit quicker than it has been previously now. But this is a sizable load and also a very harsh terrain, so I'm not surprised. Job. As long as Map Runner has not lied to me, I should have the cargo on board to finish this job. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Accept, start track, plank, consumable. Perfect. Look at that. Ah, right. Oh, oh, oh. This next one. If memory serves me right, I actually left a Google trail. Oh, good. Yep, there it is. Nice. Right, cargo management. 2 cement. Perfecto. Right. Attach that trailer. Fuel. As well. Even better. Not going to bother hauling that trailer back. It's only a £4,000 trailer. We have can easily replace that a bit later on once we get back to the garage. No problems. Alright, let's get that card to where it needs to go. Scout 800. Be doing surprisingly well on time. Only 3 more jobs that I want to do on this map before we move on to the next one. All need doing eventually, so no point in leaving until we get them done. Is how close to it yet? Feelings is going to be quite a bit of practice. Yep. Down that bit. Right, and it is going back. To the town. Fortunately. That does mean I'm going to be kind of back in that area if we can get some, like, some cargo from the island or something like that. Then we'll be able to do that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Fast. Think. We're okay. Ow. Come on, Mercer. Gone through. Big chunk of ice right underneath me here. Or maybe it was that. I don't know. Okay, I can't. That. Get those up. That's it. That's it. Up and at 'em. Out. This away, please. Okay. Now, right. Okay, I think we're good. For the most part. Oh, lump again. There. Glad that was the Scout, not my truck. Lovely stuff. Right. Going on behind us here. Perfect. Back to port in no time at all. Well, back to the village in no time at all. Right. Come on. Let's go. So, what? Damn, I need more water. Go and get myself a cup in a moment. But let's try and get this guy home first. Stuff. I'll grab a little splash and dash out of the boron here. I had this in storage, by the way, this boron. I didn't even realise I had it there until I was flicking through looking for a truck to put a low sal on. And I was like, huh, I wonder if this thing actually has any fuel in it. I brought it out and it had a full fuel. So, yeah. Not bad, you know? Not bad at all. Oh. Stay on there, Mercer. Don't want your silly business on the road. Silly business. Down to the river. Oh, goes. Oh, and bounce back. Oh, no, bounce back again. Oh, bounce back. Back on its wheels. Up. Up, up. 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 Another 180 and then a backflip 180. Good fun, Scouts. Go everywhere, except for where you want them. Tire on the stonework. Oh, long. Slightly painful. Pop down here. Hey there, Phoenix. Thanks for the assist earlier. Right. Note to self. Stick to the powdery stuff here. Slightly more solid. Now, that's how you do it. That's the point. I literally just went too far over with the Azov. That's all it was, just the steering arm. Too far over, and that was that. Stuck in the pit. Nothing to do. Oh, I must... That thing had 70 litres of fuel on board. I think I destroyed its fuel tank. Whoopsie. I'll get it back to the guy I'm delivering it to. I'll be like, here's your Scout 800. It's like, why are there no tyres? Fuel tank is missing. Why is the engine making that strange noise? And it's like, oh, like that when I found it, it must have just fallen off. Steady there, Mercer. Steady there. Come on, come on. I will say that even though we've been through some really tricky terrain, okay, I've not had to dip into the reserve fuel. You know, I've got 40 on the roof rack and 40 in the trailer bed, and I've not had to dip into that at any point using it. I've always been able to reach a fueling point very efficiently. I think it would go probably A tier in my tier listings. Mind you, there's so many trucks these days. Actually, oh wait a minute. Let me go over this. Gosh darn, it's all back there. Yet again, rabbiting on like a crazy person. Don't actually realise I've got a drop-off point. Never mind. Here we are. Here's your scout, mate. Joy. Ah, perfection. Right. Yeah, just these two left now. Right. I guess we'll do this one. We need the Voron. Ah. I just slapped a low saddle on this guy, kept the crane for now, gave him some very impressive dual chained rears. Look at how far they stick out. Like if I kind of like, they don't stick in, they stick out, you know, beyond the frame. I didn't actually know they did that. Very impressive. Right. I do believe the fuel that we have left in this thing is... we have a little bit of fuel. I might brew the ass off of fuel that turns thinking that we make use of as much of this fuel as possible. Or I suppose, actually, I could refuel the other trucks. Yeah, the Azov is going to have plenty of honest to get where it's going. Steady on now. Another disaster. Almost. Not quite. Clear that rock slide as well to be absolutely honest, but no matter. No matter. We actually had a couple of trucks parked. Got any fuel left in this thing? Especially the seats here. Tanks. I think that's about as much as I can out. Oh, look at that. Oh wait, that was me. Great. Oh, never mind. It's good enough. Freightliner has plenty of fuel available too. Fuel itself. Fine. You have enough fuel in the tanker for the mission. Ooh. Forget how fast the Vorons are. Just all of them. They're all ludicrously fast. Especially when they don't have an awful lot of weight. You know? They're just able to put all of their power straight into speed. Kind of crazy. Bayern just abandoned so many trailers. It's ridiculous. That being said, I never seem to have problems with running out of money, which is also kind of nice. So, obviously doing something right. Right. Trailer drop off. Where is it? Somewhere. Beautiful. Right. So let me just check the old task list here, because if we scroll down to harbour, we should have only 2 gaps. Housing in the boonies, that's the 4 medium planks one. Pipeline of the future, and all the rest, yes, all the rest are done. Excellent. Okay, so let's get 7. It's time to take a trip to the port. Long way around, sadly, but it will be quicker because of the chain tires. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then we'll also have a truck with an 8-slot trailer at port if we need to bring any materials. With what? Because once we've delivered these 2 oil tanks, these 2 large pipes, to the oil line site, we'll be jumping over to the next map. Have a look at what needs to be done. Really haven't looked at the other map very much. You know, other than the major contracts that we needed to do in order to fix the bridge, I've not actually done very much on that map. I mean, I tried to do a contest over there and managed to roll the yar, so you know, that went terribly well, didn't it? Right. Da-da-da. We'll at least have the time to bring this guy halfway to where he needed to be. Yeah. Just didn't have enough time to finish the journey. Otherwise, I would have had this guy over at the port already, you know, just off screen, just to cut down on some of this travel time, but I think once we've done this mission, we'll have a look and see what our percentage is. Well, to be honest, because it should be up to about 70%, maybe? I hope we're up to about 70%. That would be fantastic. But we'll just have to see. Here's hoping. That was a good, has been, very good execution record. We're now, exactly halfway through the stream for today. Almost finished all the job I wanted to get done by halfway through the stream, so that's pretty good. Why didn't I just go to some pretty doing that was a terrible last minute decision. Go to the left of the post there. But you are getting, that's fine. It's all good, it's all good. Yeah. Nearly there to phase 1. Come on. Pull. Come on, asshole. That's it. Come on. That's it. Here we go. Ah, man. Right. I'm going to get us to the factory here, and then I'm going to go and get myself a drink of water, because I am absolutely boiling right now. It's, this little room, as I've said, with these curtains shut and the door shut, there is no air circulation. Turns into an actual hot cup. So, let me just pause there for 1 second. I will literally be 30 seconds, guys. Don't go away. There we are. See? Fresh load of water. Let's get back to it. That earphone has decided to stop working for some reason. That's better. Right. Time to carry on. Splash you the face in the cold water. Gotta keep hydrated in this kind of weather. Hey babe, how's it going? I did, yes. I went to get a fresh glass of water and to splash my face because this room is literally an air fryer right now. So, yeah. Oh yeah. 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 It's not so much the temperature, it's the lack of airflow that's the biggest problem. As I was saying earlier. It's, stuff just stagnates. There's no way of clearing the hot air. Well, as I was saying that earlier in the stream there, that I was considering getting a fan, but the problem with that is air plus microphone, you know? It's just going to be constant hum, you know? But it may be necessary. Well, we'll just have to see. Certainly if this weather decides to continue for however long it decides to continue for. We'll have to see. What we really need is air conditioning. But that's expensive. Yeah, air conditioning would be lovely though. That is true. Speaking of scratching tortoise, is that it again? Ah, right. Ouch. Our gap. And get those pipes. Darn, I love this truck so much, guys. I don't think you actually realise just how much I like this truck. Ooh, fuel. Thank you, LTI. I'd forgotten that I even brought fuel down here. Bada bing. That's the fuel from the top of the hill. I thought I brought it down when I brought the LTI down to actually start the job. So, yeah. Very nice. A large trailer there as well, actually. That's pretty good. bring a truck through from the other side, high saddle and grab that trailer. But we'll just have to see. Oink. Certainly, the Azov will be going through to the other map with this trailer because I do believe I'm down to the quarry at some point, or not the bottom of the quarry, but like the warehouse quarry warehouse where the service parts and vehicle parts are. Oh, thank you. Babe is an absolute genius. Neck fan! How did I forget that we had this? Actually, I forgot because mine's gone missing. I have one as well. Black one. But, somewhere or other in the house it's disappeared, so I don't know actually where it's gone. Sure, I still have it, but the question is where. Oh, it's helping already, babe. Helping already. Right, down you come, pipes. That's it. Fantastic, look at that. Right, just tune ourselves a bit better. Right. Marvellous. Ah, that is so good. If I ever mentioned, babe, that you are an absolute legend, because kinda are. Perfect. Right. This up. Pack it down. Get it delivered. Right. Onwards. And we can check our percentages and see what's next on the agenda. Swooping through to the next map, post haste. This is a good hour and a little bit to start work on the next map. That is brilliant. Right. Up there. I'll go. 1, 2. Boom. Don't need no spam bots on my server, please. Okay. Oh dear. Did it freeze? No, game, don't do that to me. I think it froze. Ah, you absolute dog. Yep, it froze. How dare? Right, okay. Hopefully we don't lose any progress, because that would suck. Stuck a lot. It's the last thing I would want to happen right about now, but okay. Start her up again, guys. And then we can look at percentages. I hope. This is where I log in and find out that my save file's gone. At which point I scream. You better not. You better not. It should have just saved actually with the hand in of that quest. And if it didn't, quest, mission, job, thing, not quest, mission. Is my button not working? That's working. That's unusual. Why has it suddenly decided to do that? You know, I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's a blooming another. But let's check the state of the game file first, and then we'll... It should have saved when I handed that mission in. It should have actually saved at that point. So hopefully we're all good. And it didn't save it. Why have I got no controller access? There we go. Okay. again. I've got to do that all over again. You dog of a game. Oh well. Could have been worse. Could have been like a complete game crash. No, it's just slightly annoying. What it is. The game just doesn't want me to progress. That's what it is. It's jealous. Okay, never mind. Right, let's get... That's what happens when you get spam bots in chat. They break your game, force you to do things over again. So not cool. Right. Right round, baby, right round. Okay. That is back on board. Lock it up, you deliver it. And then get on with what I would want them to get on with. Round 2, SnowRunner, round 2, ready, fight. Alright. Come on. Yeah. I'm losing the camera in his back. Now that's good. I do not understand what happened with that crash. That was so strange. But hey, it's only 5 minutes of doing what we just did, so yeah, camera is inverted. Camera inverted. Yeah, left rotates to the right, right rotates to the left. That's really off-putting. Up is down, down is up, up. Right. Off, carbon motor. 1, 2, perfect. Boom. 76%. Yes! Right. Reset all of my... Huh. Reset all of my settings, I think, there. Strange. That's better. That's what I wanted. That's weird. I had it on inverted controls and it reset it to normal. Bizarre. Anyway, let's see. What have we got left? So, we do have one task to do on here. We just don't have it yet. But we know what it is. Which is good. The rest of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts on the other map. So let's go to the other map. Let's pick a truck that's over here. And then we can have a proper look at exactly what kind of cargo we need. Can we get that? Where's it going? Right. So, follow the wind. 3 vehicle spare parts and 5 oil. So the vehicle parts we can get there. Oil. Oh, the vehicle parts we can also get there. Okay. That's vehicle parts. Okay, so we need to bring the oil barrels through. 5 of those. They come from the factory where the tanker was. Okay, so that's not too bad. Oh, no. Bad. Beauty has its price. 2 short logs, 4 vehicle parts. Also a fuel carrier trailer. Did we find a fuel carrier trailer? Anyway, is there a fuel carrier trailer that isn't showing up on the map? That's a service trailer. There is a scout fuel trailer there. Would that be it, maybe? No. It won't be that one because that's on the map. So chances are, it is that one. I don't think we've found any others. There's no trailers anywhere else, is there? Not that I can see. Okay, cool. Oh, no. Okay, so that's that one. Let's follow the wind. Fishy business. 2 medium logs. So I've got to go back to the logging site anyway. So that's fine. And 2 wooden planks. Okay. So that's here. Fishing trailer to the first spot. Part. Second spot. Fishing trailer. Spare part. 3rd spot. Oh my lord, another fishing trailer. Another vehicle part. Okay, so I've seen 2 of them. There's one there. You can see it. Another one here. There. Not sure where the 3rd one is. That's not a fishing trailer, that's associated with the task, so... There's like one hill somewhere. Okay. And then across the lake. East coast, 4 wooden planks. West coast... 2 short logs. West coast, 2 oil barrels. East coast, 2 oil barrels. Okay. that, make that one. That. We have this trailer. These wooden planks. To that place. Okay. Support. Simple. Okay. Several clicks over. Oil BM. There. Oh, pretty much drag that back here and just take the road round. That's nice and easy. Hammered Road, the Humvee from up north needs to go there. Bricks for the warehouse. Oh, there it is. Just there. Okay, with bricks. It's from hell. Curtain side trailer. Ah, that's the curtain side trailer that we saw just there. That needs to go up there. Okay. Chemical waste disposal. Something's from there going to the ferry storehouse. And then a prototype discovery unit. Going. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's up there. Well, we've got to go up there anyway, don't we? So we can pull that down when we go up there. That's follow the wind. Yeah. Okay, so when we go up there to hand these in, we can grab that and bring it down. Where's it going? Oh, right to where the Tatron is. That's cool. Any tasks we don't have? Ice fishing. We don't have that one. Oh, that's a truck recovery. Just there, you see it? I bet that'll be a bring my truck home, please, to that location. Oh, helping a lot, babe. Thank you. Yes. Really helping a lot. Okay, so that's a simple delivery. We need 3 consumables. But we have to go over there to get the bricks anyway, so that's fine. Send a truck over with just 1 consumable. So we need 3 consumables. BM, Humvee, sideboard trailer and bricks. Oh, it's very, I'm feeling so much better with this on. So much better, babe. Just having the airflow, you know, it's fantastic. Chemical barrels there, type unit there, and then we need 2 wooden planks, 2 medium ones, 3 vehicle parts, and 5 oil barrels. We need a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, the vehicle parts and the consumables I can get from that warehouse, so I'm not bothered about those. So I do need the what's the word? It just left my head there. Oil barrels. I need the oil barrels. Parts. From there? Yeah. Consumables I can get from there. That's absolutely no problem. I'd rather go mess around with the quarry. Okay. Planks. So I'm gonna need 4 wooden planks. 5 barrels. 6 wooden planks. 5 barrels. 6 wooden planks and 5 barrels. That's a lot. That is a lot of stuff. But grab, we can get most of that stuff. Because we can go up to the stop by the factory to get the oil barrels. Could be all the stuff we can bring over from the rest of the obtained from the location. Hopefully. I'm paranoid, apparently. That's what it is. I'm just paranoid now. Actually, I don't even need to go back to the port to take these through. I can go via the tunnel. So much easier. My camera controls. Yeah, I didn't actually. How did I get them converted? I don't know. I'm going to blame the heat. Bacon my noodle. Bacon my noodle. times like this when I wish I bought seconds of trucks, but I don't buy seconds. I haven't ever done that. Maybe I should, because I really feel like I can second policy. Still have plenty of short ones. Sauna, so okay, as many as I need. Come on. Hey, please. Come on, that's it. All that ass through there. It's inverted. Sorry guys, this is freaking me out that my camera is... I can't remember which way around I usually have my camera. Uh-oh. Now you're in trouble, babe. That is a dangerous game you're playing. Changing it has had no effect. Guys, this is bizarre. Why is it doing this to me? Like, literally changing the setting is actually having no effect. That still hasn't changed it either. that's actually kind of weird because yeah, that is most definitely backwards. I'll have to fiddle with that later. That is not cool. That's not cool, game. Move that way. Reverse my thoughts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my instincts are completely off here. Alright, Voron, you're going to have to move out the way, my son. I'm coming through with a much larger trailer. Going away. That one. What's that? Well, these are the medium logs for the last task on this map, but yeah, I need 4. Not 3. I don't have to get enough. Now I'll just try and take it through. And take one more. Around 5 of them. That should be all of the cargo I need from this map. The rest I should be able to get from the other map. Perfect. Apart from someone parking a silly door on here. Tiger. Someone parked a silly tiger. Right, let's go. Right, onwards. Not sure what we'll actually be doing. That is the question. Yeah, I'll have all of this cargo. I'm going to have at least a choice. We're not going to be able to do this guy. Those no way. Ow, you. I didn't even touch the barrier. How dare. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring some more trucks. Wait right now. This is right here. He's only got 6. Better for that. Whoa, no, stop it! What are you doing? For God's sake. Get off the actual field of a peon. That was just a clipping bridge, that was. I was actually nowhere near it. It decided to magnetize me. That truck. At least the plank did go over the edge of the bridge. That was been catastrophic. Right, onwards. Yeah, we need a truck for small jobs, truck for large jobs. We need a scout for fishing trainers. Yeah, line would be nice. I think we've got some good trucks. Actually, we've got the C500 here as well. Not the Gateway. All of these trucks need some fuel, or will need, or will be requiring some fuel soon. But I don't think it has on. give us a few trips to work. Okay. Now. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. It crashed again. It's gone. It has not been my night. I don't think I've ever had 2 crashes with SnowRunner in an evening. I may have had one, like here or there, ages ago sort of thing, but I've never had 2 separate crashes on the same stream with SnowRunner. What are you doing over there, Saber? Again, I better not have lost my progress, and again, I better not find my Azov upside down in a tree. Just saying. I just wanted to bring some cargo through them to the next map. And it's deleted my steering wheel again. What's going on? On there just to see how that goes. And now I should have, yes, there we go. Okay, my steering wheel's back again. This is so strange. I don't know if it's my steering wheel causing the problem now. I certainly hope not, because I think if I had to try and get used to a controller again with SnowRunner, I would be in for problems. Oh. Here's betting I'm back at the sawmill. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. We are here. Not completely back at the sawmill, but we are. Oh, the camera's working again as it should do as well. I think I found the right setup. Gosh darn it, all game, really? What on earth is going on at the moment? 2 separate cache crashes with that? That is very strange. Just want to get to the next map. Try getting past this truck again this time, hopefully without crashing. No problems this time. Take 2. I didn't cause any damage against the barrier, and I didn't hit a brake line. But I just lost about 5 minutes of time. annoying in its own way. I think what I might do is I might disconnect the trailer, attach a winch to it, do the whole gateway trick. That one might be what caused the crash today. I do know gateways in this 8-slot trailer are not friends in any way, shape or form. Through the gateway this time. But no. Okay, what? Done it again. Guys? What is going on? Is my computer overheating or something? What is going on? Oh. Good grief, gravy me. Right, guys, I'm going to call it at this point, because that is... Come on, now it won't even close. Now it won't even crash out. There we go, finally. Good grief. Okay, something very strange is going on there. I don't know what it is. That's actually really annoying. That's like actually physically annoying, you know, guys? But I guess these things happen. What a disappointing way to end a stream. But I'm not risking a fourth crash. That's 3. That's 2 more than the game is allowed. All right, that's 2 more. 1 crash is a one-off occurrence. 2 crashes is an annoyance. 3 crashes, there's a serious problem. So I'm going to try and investigate that, find out what's going on, and hopefully next Sunday we can pick Snowrunner up from a position of more stability, shall we say. I need to Azov-proof my my stream, seemingly, because it's about as stable as a Scout 800 at the moment. But at least we got the one map done without any problems. It may actually be that 8-slot trailer that is causing the problem. I'm going to do a test. I'm going to see if that happens again with the 8-slot trailer. If it is, I'm going to switch to the 6, because at least I know those will go through the gateway without too much problem, and they are a little bit easier to kind of maneuver around. So, yeah, wish me luck. But as for now, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I'm sorry about the problems, but I will see you on Wednesday for some more Roadcraft. We'll be tackling a new map in Communicado. And then next week, hopefully, we'll have a slightly more stable Snowrunner stream. So, until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I shall catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.